Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Here's another 5-minute daily yoga sequence you could do seated on the mat. We're going to start with our left leg seated in front of our right leg, and we extend our arms out as we just focus on some small wrist circles to activate the spine. We then allow the arms up over the head before we rotate the neck forward and back, and we're gently resting our hands on our elbows here as we work the spine in 6 different directions. We lean over onto the left forearm and allow the right arm to extend over that ear as we gently walk the hands over to the right side for a side body stretch on that side as well. This is activating the entire spine, the buttocks, as well as the legs, even though we're seated. Some small neck rotations are good for the body before we go ahead and lie down on our backs. We gently allow the neck to rest. Allow our hands to press onto the mat and allow your shoulders to rest as well before you extend both of your feet up to the sky. Do some small wrist and ankle circles here. We're pointing the toes as well as flexing the feet before I gently allow my right foot to land onto my left knee, and then I go over for a small side body twist. So my right leg is on top of my left leg, my toes are resting, and I can extend my arms either in a quarter shape or straight above my head. We then want to rotate onto the other side, so we take our time here as we press our knees in before we come into an extended butterfly pose. So the soles of my feet are touching, my hands are resting on the mat, my neck is rested, and also rest your mouth and your jawline here, as this is a challenging pose for some as we're on our low back. I then extend my left leg on top of my right leg, and then I gently guide those legs both over to the right side for a side body twist. Remember, the hands, they can extend over the head or they can just rest by the ears, your choice. Even if you want to allow the hands to rest flat down on the mat, you can do that as well. But this is working the low spine as well as the entire back. It's also strengthening the legs. We go into a second butterfly pose with our soles of our feet touching. Our hands are resting on the mat. Eyes can be closed here or they're open to the sky before we extend the feet back up to the sky and allow the ankles to rotate. So we do some flexing and some pointing before we then guide the knees towards the elbows and allow our hands to grab onto our ankles here. If this is a challenging pose, you can gently allow your hands to fall on your knees or your shins, but this is happy baby. We want to widen the legs as wide as possible, allowing the elbows to rest on the knees. This is working the arm joints, the low shin, as well as the back of the legs. It's also working the ankles, and the hands are grasping onto the ankles and they're being activated as well, so strengthening the nerves in the hands. We come in for a mini butterfly extension. When I bring our neck up can come off of the mat. It's working the shoulders as well as the side forearms. And then we come into a small dolphin extended pose before we allow our body to come up. I hope these help, guys. Talk to you soon.